Hi guys, alright? Hope you're alright, we're alright here. My name's Nick, welcome to my channel. On this channel I talk about my journey with MS, our lifestyle and doTERRA essentials. Please don't hesitate to subscribe, and if you like this video and I've made good suggestions, please give us a thumbs up. So as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to talk about hobbies. As with MS, I think it's important for mental health to have some hobbies to get you through the week if you're not feeling too energetic, because there are hobbies that I'm sure some of you know will pass the time and assist in mental capacity and well-being. So I'm going to take you through some of my hobbies. I try and do these things as much as possible. It's good for my heart, it's good for my health and well-being. So my hobbies being that in no particular order, I love to listen to music. Now music, if you've got a radio, you can listen online if you've got internet, and it's a really nice way to pass the time. There's lots of genres you can listen to and lots of stations. I still listen to a lot of UK radio stations, and I do have Spotify, but I don't pay for it. So most of my hobbies I try not to pay for a subscription, because of course they can add up. Another good one I like to do is reading, and if you're poor on budget, I'm sure you could go to a charity shop and pick up books for 50 cents, 50 pence, and donate back so they don't clutter your bookshelf up. And I sometimes listening to audio books. There's a few books that have been read by celebrities on YouTube. If you can pop to a library and lend books for free, that's a more economical way. I like to do both, because then it gets you out in the community to meet people in the library that may have similar tastes, and plus you get to speak to the ladies behind the desks, and that gets you out in the community. Another big one I like is to watch sports, especially tennis. Now tennis is all year round, not just the big tournaments, and I don't subscribe to sports channels, but I tend to listen online or watch a scoreboard tick over or stream. There's a really good streaming tennis channel that I can listen to on YouTube and watch. That's a big part of my yearly, a good 50 weeks a year. Another one I like doing is just shopping my wardrobe. I tend to try and get clothing from charity shops on eBay, and I then like to style outfits, and I do it with my support work on a Friday, and then I post to Instagram. So that's a really fun hobby to have, and I'll put my Instagram here. I love to watch a movie, so any movies on free-to-air channels. Again, I don't subscribe to movie channels, and I have a hard drive which I have downloaded movies onto. Therefore, if I've got a couple of hours that I want to sit and relax and be quiet, I can watch a movie. And I enjoy sci-fi, mystery, thrillers, crime, you name it. I like to watch it, and of course movies on free-to-air TV channels. Once a week I attend a community meeting with MSWA, and we get to chat with like-minded people, and I feel this is really good, that you can talk about symptoms, medication with people that are going through similar. And I just feel that I wouldn't have met these like-minded people had I not had MS. So I've got a group of pals that I see every week, and we can talk about movies, talk about hobbies, talk about radio, music, and I have a mutual subject in common with them. Really do recommend getting out and not being isolated, to meeting people in the community, maybe with or without MS. And lastly, I'm going to talk about getting out in nature. If you've got some good weather, or if you want to sit on the doorstep, in a garden or balcony, or just out in the fresh air. I'm lucky enough to have a beach down the road, some really nice parks, and I have a community care worker that can get me out and about, even if it's to the shops or supermarket. So that's probably my overall week, getting out into the community, and I just feel that I want to share that to advise of some hobbies that make me feel included, take away the isolation of having a chronic illness. So please don't hesitate to subscribe. If you've got a hobby and you'd like to share down in the comments, please don't hesitate, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, have a good week. Be kind. Bye.